visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator, the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 117 yards and a touchdown.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number one in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35, and finally taken down at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he will have a Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. The Broncos at 8-1 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
10 black. Steal black. Step up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. But he's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to try to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Open man is Jalen Naylor.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. Because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Here's the Raiders punter now. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. And this one's incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And that'll be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A big play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll go again with Genty. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense for the Broncos, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Mendoza now from the gun on 3rd down. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Back at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 14. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. When you look at this Bronco defense,
this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now Charles is number 27 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think?
And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 18-yard line.
And here's Mendoza. Off play action. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Mendoza. That is caught. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal Raiders.
Hey.
Off play action. Mendoza. Open man, it's there in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at
45.
the 49-yard
Set,
line.
cut. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And with that touchdown pass, he's going to draw level with a Hall of Famer Peyton Manning for most touchdown passes in a single season, with that being number 55 for him on the year. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Mendoza throwing to start the drive. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Open man downfield. It's Naylor. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
At the 29-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
Back to throw. Mendoza.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Looking to throw. Mendoza.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Let's go now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, 34 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
On the set.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
33.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Short throw caught by Pitts. Now a 2nd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos have moved out in front.
The kick is good.
And that touchdown grab has officially solidified his historic season as record-breaking. He now has the new NFL standard for the most receiving touchdowns in a single season. Congratulations. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raider first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one complete to Naylor. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
First down, Las Vegas.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line ready to go as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Here comes third down and 7. Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Red 38.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Blue 32, ready.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the big tight end. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup? And it's the man who made his first Pro Bowl a year ago, Trey McBride. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cardinals move to 7-2 as they get the win here. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 5. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Mendoza from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Alex Singleton making the play defensively. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Red, 10 black. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's Johnson with a reception. There he goes again. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that touchdown grab has officially solidified his historic season as record-breaking. He now has the new NFL standard for the most receiving touchdowns in a single season. Congratulations. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Mendoza. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Mendoza. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and 4. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Mendoza from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go, set. Yes, set.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Jeremy Chin right there to knock that away.
The Broncos send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
Mendoza now. Throwing to start the drive.
Room past the 35.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19, 18.
Operating from the gun. Mendoza. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Off play action. Mendoza. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
Looking to throw. Mendoza. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Down.
They're going to look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Black open.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
Black shot. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Denver touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 21. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A give out of the gun to Genti.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Mendoza.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Back to throw, Mendoza.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
7-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
30, go steal.
On play action, they'll throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
So rarefied air for him now at the quarterback position. That is 60 touchdown passes for him on the campaign. Unbelievable.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a side of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
And it's second down.
Second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw. Mendoza will try and set up the screen to Genty. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Mendoza. The pass taken in by Mayer.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and 2. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Alex Singleton, his second sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Raiders 28.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
Still moving. And down inside the 15 he goes.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. Going to continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Raiders' 6-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
From the 6 now on second and 3.
Come on, set.
Back to throw again. Touchdown!
J.K. Dobbins,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Broncos 56.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 12. First down, Las Vegas.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A first down.
A gain of 6. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. Mendoza. That's caught by Tucker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Off play action. Mendoza. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's to Bowers once again. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Mendoza. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Las Vegas.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Sideline and incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Leads to second and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
6, mega. Let's go. Ready?
He'll look to throw.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, Dad.
Looking to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
White. Ready.
Back to throw.
He'll swing this out to Harvey.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And he is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Set. Steal. Block 33. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.